Wah, 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 wah. Hi, it's me, Akawi. Welcome back. Let's see what's new in this place. Okay, that's still there. Chotto matte. Oh, look at that. Happy thoughts. Nani kore? There's something. Di mana tadi kemarin bilangnya? Respect text. Oh, this one. Oh, geez. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. There she is. You little. Happy thoughts PNG. You wanna see this? Oh my god. Okay, there you go. Attributions text. Oh. Man. As long as that's still there. So, wanna start? Let's go. We start the horrors. Yeah. Doki Doki! Oh god. Oh man. Here we go. Man. Oh dear. Oh, the music. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of work out because you know each other for so long. We used to go to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let this catch up to me. Oh my god! It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Who was that? I have no idea. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Man. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I knew it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. They really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Okay? Oh my god. Hi! Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little, What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my clubs. Do you know if there's any construction paper in there? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Hi, Dimas. Welcome to the stream. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really It's really hard to find new members or something that sounds so boring. For something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Akari. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Akari, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materialist another time. You're more important. More important, eh? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Oh, that doesn't sound too good. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Kaptung. I'm back! And about guess with me. I'ma remove one of my headset. This is starting. Eh? Wait. Eh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Akari. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess, you're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour-eyed attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Wait, you recognize Yuri? Her small figure makes her look like first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Akari in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't it great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was gonna, well, you know... Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why did you come sit down, Akari? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Man, she really doesn't know. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Haha, I don't know about that. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. Yeah. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles on herself and to herself in relief. So, Kari, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Nani? Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking it was saying Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Hekai, maba ko nggak bisa nonton. Wah, soalnya pakai paketan wifi lagi mati. Oh no! RIP wifi. Well, kau selamat kali ini. Selamat dari yang serem-serem. Adios. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror recently. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if the story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, usually you like to write about kid things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left this little scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give it back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why did you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kari? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached this most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Akari. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Akari? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just laugh after this, I would be super pissed. Akari, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Akari, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, baru mulai juga. Oh crap, I forgot my drink. Jatuh mati. Let me get my drink. I'm back. Okay, I'm back with my drink. And now I'm ready. Yes. Can you hear me? No. Oh god. Who do I go today? Kemarin kan Natsuki ya. I think we go for Yuri, maybe? Oh dear god. Let's try. Yeah. For Yuri, I guess. Existence. Tears. Judgment. Agonizing. Depression. Firefly, oh no. What else? Eternity. Determination. Vivacious. I have no idea what that. Oh god, what was that? Oh dear. What else? What else is your word? Starscape? Okay. Massacre. Contamination. Graveyard. Infinite. Melancholy. Misfortune. Death. What else? Evulgent. I have no idea what this means, so it must be you. Uncontrollable. Essence. Afterimage. Philosophy. Let's try our best to read your... Again, Akari. Hello. Good to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I always keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why? Thanks for keeping your promise, Sakari. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? What? Why, Natsuki? Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why are you here? Hey, come on. I can't read. Ah, goddammit. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga in the classroom. Oh no, the background. Oh god, I'm getting sick. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flops back into her seat. The music's getting faster too. My god, this is making me... Oh no. I'm sorry, Akari. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Oh my god, I'm getting sick. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything else, I guess. Forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Stop. Oh my god. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches out into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out the book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How's this girl actually being so cute? I don't know, I'm too distracted with the background. I can't look at her. She even picked out a book she'd think I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, thank you. Wait, I forgot to put out something. Just in case. Yeah. Hammer beam. I should put this out just in case. Eh? Where is it? Just in case. Just in case there's some scenes that I shouldn't be shown here. Wait. Man, the music. Let me put a hotkey for that. An idea. Hammer beam. Show. How about use enter? Yeah, I'll use enter. Enter. Apply. Okay. There you go. Just in case. Just in case. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Yuri Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm already sensing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book that you gave me, right? Your eye is moving. That looks kind of silly, actually. That's the book that you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. You're back. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. That's so. What's the story about anyway? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That goes from 0 to 100 real quick. And the people trapped here have this trait that turns them into killing machines and lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of spoiler. I think the first few parts you said was a spoiler already. Siapa yang kemarin dapat jahe? Yeah, I got jahe. Yeah. So happy. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. Team tour. AFK party. With Nahi. Yeah, nice. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Akari? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, but so don't worry. Terus mengerjain contek kisi-kisi. Okay. Hey, you come back here. You nonton juga you. Nonton juga you, come back here. I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Is it that this kind of story? Yeah, kan itu. Yeah, okay. It kind of challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Oh my god. Then suddenly... Bisa background stream. Okay. Jadi gak liat kau ya dasar. Mulai dari tadi sih. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, oh my god. What do you say? I can't see it. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Oh god. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Please. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... what are you saying? Let me just get the book. This main character, he just ignores everything in me. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I opened the book and started the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Gua Yuki. Kalau tuh beneran Yuno ngeri sih, gua gak bisa turun. Kunci pintu, kunci jendela, terus melek lah semalaman. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realized that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glanced over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Oh my god. Yuri, you really focus a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... you know what? How about you make a bit slower? Text speed a bit slower so I can see what are you saying. Gak milih Monica, gak bisa cuy. Gak ada pilihannya. Jadi ya, shikatane wa yo, dekinai wa yo. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against me series and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching. Looks like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Aww. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. That looks cute. Wait, kok perasaan teksnya masih sama aja? But there you go. How about that? I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. Di sini mah gak ada NPC anjir. Gak ada yang menuhin kelas. Iya makanya. Tapi ini kan kelas klub lah ini. Jadi ini kayak bisa dibilang kayak kelas kosong. It's an empty classroom actually that they use for clubs. With its own computer. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it on her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really. I was just thinking the way she second-guessed things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came to my head. Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Akari? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. What kind of guy do you think I am? Don't worry, I believe you, silly. You just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured I will get started with her. You little bitch. Is that okay? Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in a book, then slip back into my bag. Slip it back in my bag. You're gonna forget that. Who should I show my poem to first? I guess Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Hi, you good? Okay, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. You'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're just better off trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Oh yeah, it's the same one. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagle can fly, people can try, but that's about it. It's great. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be so all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight to the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling on the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem to next? I guess just Monica, huh? Hi. You. Hi, Clary. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, Lamau. I'm much better off just going left with the flow until I'm more settled in. You good? Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Akari. We're a little embarrassed today, you know? But that's sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Akari. I was going ooh with my head while I read it. Why? What? I was going ooh in my head while I read it. While reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not really sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's the easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, that always comes when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Ya ampun, baru sebentar. She just left for a bit and you're already shit-talking her. Man, this girl. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. I think there's something different here. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What's the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And now I go to Yuri. Who should I show my poem to next? You. Hi. Please be normal. As Yuri reads the poem, notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh, what was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares me blankly, then turns to my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits. What the fuck? It's fine. Maybe. Napakali. Man, masa horor di dunia nyata juga sih. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Sial, kedengaran sama dia. Ngegas boy. Oh my god. Gak bakal ya. Man. Biarin dulu kali. Mungkin dia chill nanti. Mungkin nanti dia chill. Ntar ke kamar ini deh. Tapi pintu di situ lampunya nggak dihidupin. Itu nggak dihidupin sana. Man. Nggak pala. You gonna leave me? Okay. Man. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. The stammering is completely gone and the sounds are like an expert. I think I'm gonna have to be right back. Oh, this is scary. Ada lebah cuy. Nggak tau nih, tawon kayaknya. There's a bee in my room. Let me... I'm back. Jadi yang tada tadi tadi ada kecoa terbang. There was a flying cockroach in my room. Sudah diurusin. We took care of it. Don't worry about it. Now let's continue. Cause under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Nah, then I tadi mencet control buat mute malah banyak ke skip apa tadi. Now what was it? Oh yeah. Oh man, I skipped a lot. What was it? Of course, something you can be. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques to go writing even a simple poem. Like just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Lasky can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Lemao. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, that's because there is a flying cockroach in my room. But you don't have to worry about it, Yuri. Don't worry. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you the ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Kari. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Kari. Me too. Oh. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just... Oh my god, I hate that. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I'd end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in a notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. Nakari did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Akari liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe he's jealous that Akari appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go on my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Sakari starts showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really... Oh my god. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch? Edgy? sir, that lifestyle is too much of someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves if they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personalities with dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you can cut yourself on an edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already did, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on, let the car hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll head it over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, so just noticed I was standing here. Okay, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did... Oh god, oh... oh, I can actually choose. Well, you will start being... You know what? Musky. Oh, come on. Hi. Hello. Do I have to click? Okay. Hey, what's up? Why are you in front of here? Hey, Akari, why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Can I see what was... Oh! How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me, so of course that's going to be... It's the same thing. It's the same thing he said before. I'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs to the classroom. Oh no. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Akari, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. You just gotta say it like that, don't you? Anyway, the meeting's over, so you can go home if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you just don't want me around or something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much chance to discuss my book with Akari. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Oh my god. Wow, that was vile. Now then, one word for you. Tragedy. Inferno. One other word for you. Depression. We did that before. Graveyard. Vertigo. Judgmental. Oh god, no. Should I? Maybe I'm gonna get something if I choose that, probably. No. Okay. Agonizing. Philosophy. Entropy. Whirlwind. Frightening. Incongruent. It's just two kinds of words here, so it's not that hard to pick. Tenacious. heaven sent. Horror. Where's the hurt? There you go. Meager. Of course, disown. Oh my god. Disown. There you go. Determination. Intellectual. Contamination. There's no secret there. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here for the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Akari. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the way of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. It's just the two of them. That is so awkward. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Why is it loading? What was it? You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, and I know you really did mean it. Akari, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They made me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, no? Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have heard it since I was last practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it. I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I will let you down, Akari. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In any case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off to the closet. Okay, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I plan on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I'm unable to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Hi, Papoy. Welcome to the stream, Papoy. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her on. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Oh dear. Get ready for the beam. Is the beam here? The beam's here. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Wait a second. That's the setting, right? Can I like... This is the setting. I start heading down the hallway. Oh dear. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking their air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer through it. Yuri? Yeah! Oh my god! Oh god! I'm back! It's gone. Wait, what? Oh, the noise is there. Oh, it's just go back. I started heading most logical place. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, that was scary. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Thanks for waiting patiently. Kaget gua. Itu namanya Hama Beam. Hama Beam jump scare. Are you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. Gua lagi nulis tai. Semangat Kuromaru. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less than making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert in tea, on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you notice, I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try to express myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's just you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. Don't push yourself too much, okay? You're always worrying about me, Akari. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea to each of us. Akari, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? And what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can reach my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I guess I have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. That's so. I wonder why that is. I wonder why. It's most likely because my posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. You know, shrimping. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. You and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Oh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up positioning that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. The mo. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as one. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the It might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Aw, look at that. Oh, it's moving! That's so cute. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Wow. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Nom. Dalags. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. Here you go. Untuk matematika mah. Wow. Semangat Kuromaru. She doesn't even look away from the book. Lempar dadu aja. Yeah, that's all I do anyway. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Akari. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Akari. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Akari. Oh no. My heart will stop pounding, Akari. I can't come down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Akari? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. Mulai dah anjir. I just want to look at you. Das. Oh, come back here. Come back. Why are you like this? Somebody? Oh dear God. It's apparently your poems. No, I didn't like horror. But that's not too much. That's not too scary though. It's fine. It's not too scary. Wait, should I say my poem too first? Not scary, I guess. Yeah, just as I thought. Okay, come on. I'm not stupid. I I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why even this club, Akari? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Oh, so she doesn't give me... okay. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Yuri. Still horror. Yeah, I guess. It's still horror. Yuri, I guess. Hi, you good? I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Akari, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows gulps. Even her hands appear sweaty. It makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Akari. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Akari? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Bentar, kayak ada yang salah deh. Nandi. Nande. Something wrong gitu. Itu tadi tuh yang belakangnya apa namanya? Belakangnya sempat kayak muter dikit gitu. Wheel, rotating wheel, turning at an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by sleeping cogwheels. I have no idea what you're saying here. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars. God is disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and ticking clock. Waduh, tulisan dokter ya. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation on the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a dock ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing... what's this? Portal, breeding snakes, breeding God, breeding blood, breeding holy stakes, breeding human eyes, breeding time, breeding prayer, breeding sky, breeding wheel. What the fuck is going on? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Your pen? My what? That is... a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did you just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. What the heck was that? Who should I show my poem to next? I guess Monica. Hi. Hello. Okay, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I don't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Yeah. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Man. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Why do you know that? Nyeremin, man. Kawaii na? Is that kinda messed up? You're too nonchalant about this. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because of she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just got some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. What do you know about someone else's sexual thing? Why do you know that? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be sure to spend a little more time with me. You know, me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me? Okay. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless poem of meaningless. Delete her. Oh dear. Eh. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. That was not an advice. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Oh my goodness. Okay, everyone? Oh no! That's not okay. Okay, everyone? We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Masih menungguin aku lirin semua episode. You watched. Oh wow. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. I didn't, but I will. You will. Make sure to use headphones. And be alone in your room. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Sakara joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival's only real chance to find more, you know? It's our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? You already have enough to be considered the official club. More members just means everything is noisier and more difficult to manage. It's like the DXD or Testament. Oh, yeah, I know. Tapi ya, itu masanya antara cewek. Yep. Gue adalah suruh-suruh. Oke ya, you know what? Kayaknya setelah area ini, Bapak ketika kayak udah mau apa namanya? Ya nonton ya. Ketika udah mau udah mau persiapan festival, ntar ku save and then I'm go out. Biar kita selesaikannya di, we gonna finish it in the fourth episode, yeah. So yeah, when after we go home here, I'm gonna end the stream. No members just means everything gets noisy and more difficult to manage. Natsuki. Huh? Wanna borrow 10? No. No, please. Please, no. Natsuki. I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you want? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? Okay. Soalnya tadi sampai ada kecoa terbang ya, jadi kayak mau dicek lagi dulu nih. Ada aman belum di kamar gue? Oh my god. So I think I gotta end the stream after we go home here. Inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place. Literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Akari? Oh come on! You can't take advantage of Akari to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Do you think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even wanted to talk until Akari joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Akari isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's to everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Akari want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Okay, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Why did starting this club was a mistake? This was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Akari, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it if she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined another stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh my god. Who cares about an obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the best president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Oh my god. Oh. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Akari? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like this to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. That's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Akari? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Akari before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Okay, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing that other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And you're being a little bit, you know? She just laughed and you start talking shit again. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because, you know, all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— wait, not yet! No! Stop it! Man. Let's save here. There you go. Okay, so I guess let's exit DDLC. Yes, return to desktop. Okay, the wallpaper still the same. Pictures. Let's see what new things we get. Oh, this. Oh god. An unusual poem by Yuri. And continuation of Monica's first poem appearing only in Act 2. Anything new here? Secrets. Okay. What's this? 1 of 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random special poems to appear when it started for the first time. Oh, 3 special. There's 11. But I'll only see 3. That's unfair. Anything else new from what I— oh! Horror! Ah, I see. It's the Halloween special art. It's so cute. So if I pick Valentine, there's gonna be like a Valentine special art. Oh man, I missed that. That's— oh well. I can just try again sometime. Artwork done by Sacelli to celebrate Halloween 2019. Oh my god, all the way. Select the word horror during the poem game. That's cute. That's cute. Of course, she's still reading books. Anything else? No, nothing else. I thought it would be not something new. Mail? Nothing in mail. Okay. I guess that's it for today. Because I know it's gonna go fast after this one, so thank you so much for coming. Thank you for watching. Next stream, we going a little bit deeper into the horrors. The horrors. Oh man. So yeah, and then I'm gonna go back to maybe I'm gonna go to Star Rail a bit. Yeah, for Pinakoni. I'm gonna do pick up Pinakoni after that. So yeah, that's all for today. Bye bye, and bye bye, and bye bye.